drip is a rocket headed to Mars. Chico the barge. I went on my own cause we fell apart. The family is large, but those are the ones that leave you with scars and damage your heart. But from the cloud, I'm a drip guard. I want the finer things. I want the finer things.
Yo, what is good, everybody? S Crypto 101 coming to you guys with another video today, and today we're talking about a project that I've been wanting to cover for a very long time, and today is the day that we get started. So with that, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, make sure you hit that bell button so you're notified as soon as this video is released, and we're going to get straight into it. So with everything that I talk about on this channel, to remind you, this is not financial advice in any way. Make sure that you're making your own decisions at the end of the day. Make sure you're doing your own due diligence, your own research, and then making your decision on what you want to invest your money in. I'm just showing you some of the different things that I'm invested in and just some of the capabilities of crypto. And today what we're talking about is one that is very exciting to me, and that is real estate. So as you can see on the screen here, we are talking about brick by brick crypto. So this is real world assets paying NFT holders. So this is really cool because this is the first NFT project that I've gotten in myself that allows me to say that I have bought my first house, right? Now we're going to talk about it and really break it down, of course, but this is really exciting. This is a project that was created by Matthias, LD, as well as Unmade Sugar. So they put this all together, and this is supposed to be a sustainable project. So this is different than what we're used to seeing. This isn't a 6% every single day. This is not a 100%, every single week kind of thing. This is a steady payout, and this is more realistic and it's more sustainable. That's what's important. So we're going to go ahead and look at this. You can tell here that this is just so clean, such a clean website. I have to definitely say that. So this is what we're talking about. So there's 4 different NFTs. You're able to buy a studio apartment, a starter home, a single family home, or a mansion. And as you can see, this is the price of these in USDT value. So it's be $250 for the apartment, $500 for the starter home, $1,000 for the single family home, and then $5,000 for the mansion. As you can see below here as well, you have the monthly return. So this is 4.5% back on your $250 every month, 5% back on your $500, 5.5 back on your $1,000, and then 6% back on your $5,000. And then this is where you'd go to actually mint these things out. So as you can see, this is 6% every single month. Now, I know a lot of people will look at this and be like, man, that's not a lot, but it's crazy because this is paying more than any kind of traditional system in which you'd be putting your money in. 6% every single month is a great number, and it's consistent, it's steady, it's paying out in USDT, so it's a stable coin, and you can continue to build your bag and build your portfolio if you do decide to compound your rewards, of course. So we'll keep going through here. This is a simple DApp that works always. The biggest goal is to have simplicity as well as reliability. So that's very, very important in this space, of course. And then why buy the NFT? So we'll go through the white paper a little bit because I wanted to touch a couple things in there so that you understand where I'm looking at this as a good investment. But like I said, it's never financial advice, so you have to make your own decision at the end of the day. So they want to make it very, very easy. Everything is going to be in one place in terms of where you can buy, stake, claim. It's all in a very, very understandable format, which we'll be looking at very soon. This just tells you exactly what it's going to look like when you do connect your wallet and things, but we're going to go through that. So first, what I want to touch on is the white paper. So definitely make sure that you go through here and that you look at this, look at the detail, read through every single sentence so that you know what you're investing in. So with the purchase of NFT, you're guaranteed a 300% return on your NFT purchase price at a monthly return rate of up to 6%. You'll be able to withdraw your USDT monthly from the DApp. The USDT generated from the sales and rentals of the homes will be used to pay NFT holders. The tax vault will have a minimum of 6 months worth of returns in it at time of launch and will be constantly filled with USDT to ensure payouts to the holders. So what's happening is the money that was raised for these NFTs is actually being used to build real estate in different countries. So this is not just, hey, you're putting your money into a miner and then hoping that you get it back the next day. That's not how this works. The money that's been put in is being put towards real world assets, which is real estate. And then when they're selling these and flipping these and things like that, the investors or not the investors, but the NFT holders and the people who are involved in this project are going to be the ones who are being able to be paid out based on the activity that is going on within the team. So here's some of the fine details. NFT costs, we already talked about that. The rewards are going to be at a rate of 6% monthly to the holders of the NFTs, which is 72% yearly, which is amazing. This is so cool because you're getting that exposure to real estate as well. And then they said something about golden keys too eventually. So it's like if you're an NFT holder, that you might possibly be able to use one of these homes or one of these rental spaces for, a week or two eventually down the road. That would be super cool to see. But as we talked about, there's also always going to be a fee, right? There's a deposit fee of 3%, which will be taken from the purchase of the NFT, as well as 4% withdrawal fee to fund developers and accountants, because you need that. You want a legit business, so you can't just run it off of, just LD and Matthias and Unmade. You want to get people who know exactly what they're doing, who are experts in their fields, such as accounting and developers. You want to have those people on the team so they can make sure that everything is being done correctly. Claiming your staked NFT will earn rewards at the rate stated on the NFT, like we talked about. 36% of the NFT purchase will go into the tax vault, which is what pays everyone out. 61% will go to the building company, which is the people that actually build the homes that we'll be seeing. And then 3% is used as a dev fee. You will not be able to sell your NFT at this time, but there's a feature we're looking into for future updates. So you're not currently able to sell it, but actually, no, I think you are able to sell it because I think I've seen some on an NFT website, but I'll have to double check that. I'll definitely confirm that. Now, this is really exciting here because this is a house party, right? Everybody loves a good party. So every time that BBB sells a home, there will be a house party, and one lucky NFT will be randomly chosen and paid its remaining 300%, right? So that means if you are the lucky winner when there is a house that is sold during this house party, that means that you'll immediately get the 300% value of your NFT. So if I was to get the $1,000 one, I would immediately get $3,000, which is crazy to think about. That's amazing. So we want to see as many homes sold as possible so that all these people can get their payouts. That would be amazing to see. Drip, right? You got to have drip implemented at this point in the game. 1% of the claim fee will be used to buy back drip and send it to the tax vault. We always love to see that. And also everyone loves to see the audit. So there is a solid proof as well as an OX guard audit that has been completed just to, give that extra sense of security for anybody who might be asking. So those are important things there for me. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the D app so we can see exactly what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and stake my NFT as well so that you can see exactly how to do that. And then we'll see if there's anything else that comes up. So this is the D app. The tax vault is currently at $20,783.66. This is also where you could buy the NFTs. So you would click on this and you'll be able to purchase them. As you can see, I don't have any NFT staked because I have not staked them yet, but I do have an NFT that we will be staking today. This is where you would go to claim. Do remember there is a 4% claim tax. So my strategy with this is, and this is just my strategy, I am going to compound as much as possible. So if I have a starter home that is earning me 5% of 500 every single month, right? So that means I'm going to take those rewards. I'm going to let those accumulate until I can get a studio apartment. And then from there, now I have a starter home as well as a studio apartment in the portfolio that are starting to gain me these percentages every month. I'm definitely probably going to get a single family home as well, just so I can have 3 of the lowest ones. A mansion, $5,000 right now. I just can't shell that out, but I'll probably definitely get to that point where I can. But I want to have it to where I have a couple single family homes, a couple starter homes, and a couple studio apartments so that I'm continuing just to build my bag every single month, and then I'm getting USDT every single month, and all I've done is compound my rewards, because that's the thing, you're getting paid out in a stable coin. So it's not like, you're hyper compounding something like, for example, drip, right? So where it's like, yeah, okay, I compounded for a year and I have 5 times or 10 times as many tokens, but the token is worth like 90% of what it used to be, right? That's not how this works. You have your NFT, and then you're earning based off of your NFT value every single month. So you compounding this is going to give you steady passive income. And at the end of the day, that's the goal for me. Steady passive income, and we can continue to build our bag and our portfolio by using those rewards to compound back into the system and get more NFTs. So that's how I'm going to do it. So obviously I'm starting off with the starter home, which will stake. And then once I get enough rewards, I'll get a studio apartment. And then maybe next week I'm thinking about getting a single family home, but I'll definitely keep you guys updated because this is something I plan to be in long term for sure. So this is where you could go if you do have an NFT that you haven't staked yet. So we'll go here, manage NFTs. As you can see, I have a starter home, which is token ID 99. 300% of my rewards are still left here. We're going to go ahead and stake this, approve the transaction here, and then it's going to show up in the D app as one that we staked. So we'll confirm this and we'll let this roll through. But I think this is just amazing because it gives you a way to just keep building and building and building and building. And it really makes me feel like a landlord, right? Or, you know, someone who has multiple properties in the real world, because that's how it works. You have houses, you have condos, you have apartments, and you have all these different properties that are gaining you something every single month. People are paying you rent every single month. And this feels the exact same way because it is very similar in concept. So to be able to build up my portfolio by getting some houses, homes, possibly a mansion as well in there at some point, just really makes me feel like I'm doing it right, and it's stable, it's reliable, and that's what's important, right? We have to get to the point to where we're not so, you know, caught by the what's gold or whatever you want to call it in terms of, hey, you're earning 10% every single day, because we know those things are not sustainable. You want to get something like this that you're really continuing to build. So yeah, you know, there's going to be some of that degen itch that you got to scratch in terms of, hey, you know, I want to get that 10%, you know, get that 10% if that works out for you, and then take your profits and then put it back into something like this where you're getting 6% a month, which is still a lot, but it's stable and reliable and sustainable. That's what's important. So if we will go ahead and come back here to the D app. So it's going to refresh for us, and then it should show that we have staked our first single or starter home here. So you can see that is now officially staked. My goal is the next time that you see a video, I'm definitely either going to have an additional starter home, maybe a single family home, but definitely a starter home or a studio apartment, just because I've given you reasons of why I'm excited about it. First off, I love real estate. This is sustainable. There's a great team behind it. You can just tell by the design and just by the previous work of some of the people that are behind this project, as well as it's sustainable. It's 6% every single month. It's not 6% every single day. And this is continuing to get better and better and better. And talking about it being better and better and better, if we actually go back here to the Brick by Brick website, which I want to show you guys something really quick. So this reno pools, this is something else I'm going to cover in a future video, but this is for those people out there who want a faster ROI, who thinks that 6% a month is not enough. The reno pools are going to be really cool because it's going to allow you to stake your money here as well. You're going to earn 6% every single month, just like you had the NFT. But what's going to happen is once the Flip Reno project is completed, that could be 2 months, that could be 3 months, that could be 6 months, that could be 12 months. But every single month you're still earning your percentage, right? So say you put in $1,000 for a Reno project, it takes 6 months. That means that you would get 6 times 6, which is 36%. And then you would be able to get 36% on top of your initial. So you'd really be getting 136% of your initial investment, because you get your initial investment back as well as the 6% every single month. So for some of those people, you know, they're like, hey, I don't want to wait I don't want to wait this long, a year plus to be able to get my return on investment. So this will be good for you. But at the same time is, with that consistency that you get from the NFT, you're getting that 6% every single month. With this, you could only get it for a couple months possibly, or it might be longer, but you don't know the exact time frame of these. So then once it's over, it's over. with the NFTs, you're constantly getting that for up to 300%. So this is something else that they've added due to, you know, popular demand from the community and something a little bit faster in ROI. But this just shows you the team is continuing to build and continuing to listen to the community. So really just wanted to cover this, go over this. This is a project I've been wanting to talk about, and now we have the time to do it. And with that, make sure that you guys continue to watch the videos, comment, like, subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell button so you're notified as soon as these videos are released. Love to see that the team is working on something like this. Super excited that we finally have a good DeFi real estate platform here, earning us 6% every single month, reliable and sustainable. So we're going to continue to let the team dev this thing out, and we're going to focus on what we do best, and that is building the bag.